Hello, people. uDemand is a real-time, collaborative learning platform for software development. It produces professionals that are self-sufficient and have the willpower to compete on global business networks. Here in this video, we will discuss about Workday Benefits. Workday Benefits is a cloud-based employee benefits management solution geared for contemporary enterprises. Businesses may store, manage, and monitor employee benefits data securely and easily. It streamlines registration, automates deductions, and helps employees comprehend their benefits. Workday Benefits also provides data-driven employee benefit decisions. You've come to the right location to get knowledge about Workday Benefits. Get the whole idea by watching all of the available videos. Following are the topics covered in this video series. Retirement Savings Plan. Enrollment Prerequisites. Healthcare Plan Configuration. Custom-Specific Security. Benefit Event Plan. Insurance Plans. In order to learn more about emerging technologies, kindly give the channel a like, share and subscribe to it. Contact us for more details at sales@uDemand.org. Let's get started.
Benefit plan, and also I will create one eligibility rule. So let's say actually this is not a real-time example, but just I want to give you an example how these rules work. Something like if employee age greater than 60 years, employee is not eligible for this plan. So employer contribution, we will take into amounts, percentage or amounts, either we can take. Okay, so we will take amounts. So minimum 0, maximum up to 18,500 US dollars. Okay, then after for testing, this is a plan build. Then after we'll create benefit event. We'll create a brand new enrollment event rule for ourselves separately in this tenant. In future, the current tenant is not available, we will work on this enrollment event rule, and we will also cannot create enrollment event rule in this tenant. Okay, we'll go with the existing one, but I will show a brand new one as well. And then we'll create benefit plan year definition. And then finally, we will also talk about earnings or deduction mapping, and also cross plan dependencies. Okay, let's focus on this one. Okay, so let's say we are going to create a retirement savings plan. It's a 401k plan. So one issue with the tenant, we do already have certain plans. Okay, we are not going to test these plans because we don't know what eligibility rule they use, etc. But here we are going to create benefit plans with our own plan with our own requirement. Okay. So we're going to create a retirement savings plan. First thing, what we need as part of creating a plan, benefit provider. Either you can go with the existing benefit provider or we can create a brand new benefit provider. So let's create provider as usual. Create benefit provider. So I'm creating everything effective from 1/1/2022. So the provider name, I'm going to give it as ED MetLife. Okay, provider name is ED MetLife. So we will also create a URL, MetLife, HTTPS, MetLife.com. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to talk about electronic signature also in a while. If the customer has provided tax identification number, provider ID, so we can capture here now. If they will
Okay.
okay, not manager, and also addresses if applicable. MetLife address whosoever supported. Here the plans is empty. Why? Because this provider has not been assigned, nor we created any plan with this provider. That's why it is empty. Okay, so with the help of this provider here, you can see what are all plans has been tagged to this provider, assigned to this provider. So I will again come back here once we create a plan. I will show how our plan has been automatically mapped.
Sure.
Select OK. Then the next step is provider we created. Then access the task, create benefit coverage type. Maintain benefit coverage types. This one.
Yeah.
Access this task, and which is retirement savings. Classification is retirement savings. Select this. Scroll down. Add one row. Order I'm gonna display, give it as 1. Order will control which plan should display first. So here I'm gonna give it as ED 41K. Okay, ED 41K is our benefit coverage type. Beneficiary designation. So since life insurance plans, health insurance plans are also 401K plans. These are all retirement savings. If something risk happened to an employee, who will get this amount? Either dependents or beneficiaries. Okay. Here you have a control. Optional, not applicable means this plan is not allowing the user to enroll or to declare the dependents. Okay. So we are not allowing, no one is eligible for beneficiary. Even if you're opening a bank account, the bank person will ask you, okay, who is going to be your nominee? Right?
Yeah.
Same
Yes.
thing. Some plans, so if it, of course, again, it's a completely customer requirement. If they say not applicable, not applicable. If the customer said optional means, either they can enroll beneficiary or they can skip the beneficiary, not mandatory. But if we select required, it is mandatory we have to enroll a beneficiary.
Okay.
Mandatory. It doesn't allow you or else employee to submit the record. I will show. As usual, icon. So since the savings one, which one is vision, dental? Which one we will select for savings?
And our hat or glasses.
Okay. Yeah, age factor, definitely. Or normally we will use this is as a vision, and this is for health. That's okay. We'll select glass since retirement. This is also similar. As usual. Are you going to create only one 401K with the coverage type? Yes, only one election. I'm not creating multiple. If yes, you can select this checkbox. On the day one, we created one name and we created multiple plans. Right, ma'am? If you
Yes.
that, ignore this.
Yeah.
Only one coverage type, one plan, select this. Is it
Yeah.
mandatory? Employee has to choose this must select coverage? Yes,
Yes.
must select coverage. And would you like to display employee cost? Would you like to allow the employee to view how much the employee is contributing? Yes. Would you
Yes.
like to allow the employee to see how much employee is contributing? I'm selecting as yes. Again, these are like we are creating not one, but based on customer requirement, we need to create. Then
Okay.
users coverage. So this is not applicable for 401K because this is not part of open enrollment. So please ignore. In open enrollment, we'll talk about this. In
Okay.
use, we are not creating any plan, hence it is blank. So any
Yeah.
question on the screen?
No, it's clear.
Okay. Now I'm selecting. Okay. Now we discussed, we have eligibility rule. If employee age greater than equal to, sorry, less than equal to 60 years. Sorry. If the employee eligibility rule is if the employee has age greater than equal to 60 years, employee is no longer eligible for this plan. Assume the company has a retirement age is 60. By mistake, system is still completing this employee. I want to stop not to enroll anyone whoever have age above 60 years.
Above 60. Okay.
A third I check, we can say. Okay. Now I need to create this eligibility rule before I'm creating a benefit plan. Okay. One thing, sorry.
Group.
Exactly. So benefit group, good point. Benefit group, we will say USA and salaried, not hourly. Okay. Now we'll create this rule. Okay. So done. Create benefit eligibility rule. So one of the interesting factors here is the task is create benefit eligibility rule. With the help of this, you can create group, you can create plan eligibility, you can create dependent eligibility. These are called ACA stands for Affordable Care Act, US specific ones. So I'm selecting benefit plan eligibility because group we already have. I'm not getting for dependent plan eligibility. Okay. Then the name, employee age greater than 60 years. So now I have to create an eligibility rule based on the age. First, I will search worker age. This is the challenge in this time.
Does we have a Workday delivered field for age,
Yes.
Kiran? Yes.
Yes. Delivered.
Okay.
Simply we can select age, in fact. So I'm just searching is the, we'll see worker age, is there some field? This is not Workday delivered one. Someone has configured. So this it doesn't work. So now what I do is I will search employee age. None. Now the easy option is age.
Age.
But we can see more fields. We have to find the right one. I hope this is delivered by Workday.
Yeah.
Workday delivered. Okay. So you can see
Yes.
this is Workday delivered. Select age greater than or equal to 60. Comparison value is numeric 60 years. Employee. Oh, sorry. We should not write this way. We have to write negative way. When I say greater than or equal to 60 means employee whose age is greater than or equal to 60, they're eligible for the plan.
Yes. Less than or equal to.
Exactly. Other way around. I have to write less than or equal to 60. Should not be more than 60.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now let's proceed to create a benefit plan. Create benefit plan. 1/1/2022. Provider ED. Life. Plan type. Sorry. Retirement. Now it will ask us what is the coverage type in the next page. Coverage type. I created ED4.
ED4 on.
Someone
Yeah.
already created the same.
Yeah. I think the other one. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Give me a second. Quickly, I will change the name.
Sure.
So this leads to confusions. Maintain coverage. What rule I will select? Okay, better I will use RBS 4/1. Okay, provider name also I will change. Benefit provider. I'm just adding this ED, RMD just for whenever you're searching right now, easily we will find.
Easily, yeah.
RPS life. Oh, now we are good. Now create benefit plan. 1/1/2022. Provider. RBS. Plan type. Retirement. Okay. Retirement savings type. RPS 401k. Here I will say plan name is retirement saving. If I'm not giving the plan name, by default, it will pick up RBS MetLife RBS 401k.
Okay. Okay.
RBS MetLife RBS 401k. I think we can remove provider so that only one RBS. If you add this plan name, again it will combination provider plus coverage name plus benefit plan name will be displayed. Okay. Description we are not mandatory. So or else we can do a comment something like employees age less than 60 years. If MetLife they have some general instructions, because any benefit plan has a lot of pages of instructions, conditions. We have to go through this and we have to acknowledge. So if MetLife has maintained those details, we can again ask them. So anyhow we created, I will do the same here. Plan description. Oh, I created with ED, I think. Okay. Better I will get one. Okay. So what the advantage is, if they want to read about the plans, terms and conditions, they will select this website and they can go to the page. That's all. Group
Okay.
policy number, if applicable. Okay. Participating benefit group. US salaried. Benefit groups available. Active employees in USA. Employees in US salaried. Okay. Plan eligible to be created right now. Employee age less than 65. This is the one we create.
60.
Oh,
Actually,
60,
yeah,
right?
we given
Oh,
greater than the other one.
the other one. We gave greater than here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but here we have less than equal to.
I know.
We should be very careful. Oh,
Yes, yeah.
it's a different one. Okay, 60 years. From school onwards, I have this confusion. Greater than or less than symbols.
Same
Okay.
here. Never mind.
Great. Okay, now auto enrollment plan. So what is auto enrollment? I'm forcing this employee to opt in this plan. That's all. Okay. So
Yeah.
when it's auto enroll, what happens is Workday force the employee to choose the plan. Okay, that's okay. For now, let's hold. I will explain in the another 10 better details.
Sure.
Frequency, I'm selecting it as since it is a 401k, assume the employee has to contribute based on weekly, semi-monthly, monthly, up to customer requirement. Here we'll select monthly. Okay, earnings and deductions today I will cover it. Actually, this is not our job. Payroll team or integration team is responsible. I will explain in a 5 minutes.
Sure.
So then expanded plan details, some kind of instructions we can give. Some kind of instruction. If you in future someone wants to edit this plan, they want to understand the requirement, one comment we can give it here. Employee contribution. So some benefit plans are percentage basis, ma'am. Some
Okay.
benefit plans are amount basis. Okay. So we'll create both, no problem. I'll go with amount first. When it's a percentage basis, what happened? It will calculate based on employee total base pay or a separate compensation basis. So minimum employee can contribute 0, maximum employee can contribute up to how much will give? $500. Similarly, employer also contributing. Employer contribution amount is standard $500. So I'm giving $18,500.
Okay.
Okay, actually, this again, we are not the decision makers. Customer has to take minimum how much they have to contribute, maximum how much they have to contribute,
Okay.
and how much you are paying for an employee, or you are not paying at all. Only employee has to be paid. Okay, this has to be given by the customer. Okay, I will take some smaller numbers now. Better. Okay. Now scroll down. Here you have external payroll deductions. This is, as I said, I will explain the difference here deductions. I will explain earnings and deduction, the difference here now in a second. Because again, this is part of payroll. External payroll means ADP.
If they if
Yeah.
they don't have within Workday, they will take it from
Exactly.
other. Okay.
And if you have in-house payroll, here we'll create one. Okay.
Okay, so we have to create by ourselves, right? If
No,
it is
no.
in-house.
Sorry, we in the sense payroll consultant.
Payroll
will-
team. Okay.
Either they can map or we can map.
Okay.
So for example, they already created, assume they already created the 401k. I will
Mhm.
just search for 401k.
Okay.
That's all.
So if they didn't, so we need to send any like request or
Yes,
how?
yes. So this is ways of working we have to.
Okay.
If payroll team is behind your configuration, they have not even started it.
Okay.
Ignore ma'am. You no need to do anything here. When they're
Okay.
creating deduction, right? They will map your plan to their deduction.
Okay, got
Your
it.
plan they will map. If payroll team is advanced, they already created. Now for your plan, you have to map their deduction here.
Okay.
Okay, vice versa.
Mhm.
Assume take a scenario, the payroll team is very advanced, well advanced. They already
Mhm.
created a shell. Later they'll build the logic, it's their headache. So simply we can group it here. Because they're in advance, they already created. By the time we have not created the plan. Okay.
Okay.
Say, take the scenario, payroll team is not implemented it. Okay, they have not implemented it. They're gonna do after benefit configuration. How it works, I will explain. So remember, I
Sure.
have not mapped anything here, nor I
Sure.
have not mapped anything here. Okay.
Mhm.
So, okay. The field currency is required. Currency should be USD. Why I have missed this field? Oh yes. Okay. Perfect. A simple, straightforward. Retirement savings plan is straightforward and simple. We create the plan now. What next? Okay. Okay. Amounts. Now we have to assign this plan to an employee. So we have to perform some testings. So what testings?
Event. Okay.
Right. We need to create a reason first. Create a benefit event. One thing is, if you know how to configure one plan configuration, entire benefit plan configuration remains same. But only one tricky part here is the terminology is everything remains same. We will feel like all tasks are same names. That's the only
Okay. Little confusion. Okay.
exactly. RBS, 401k, retirement, savings. What we're going to offer with this, we're going to offer RBS retirement savings plan coverage time. Perfect. So is it worker selectable? Of course, yes. So this one we have discussed. If you're not given, it will take as initiation date. So I will give it as effective date of plan. So I'm overriding instead of this one, you can see this value.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to enroll to benefit partner? select. Yes, if you want to send to the, if your employee is selected, then you have to send to the benefit partner. Select this. I'm restricting this to country USA because this plan is restricted only for USA. In future, if you don't want this benefit event, you can select this. Reinstatement is applicable only for passive event rules. So ignore this one. These are all passive event rules related. So
Okay.
days to enroll calculation. So once as you are a Ben admin, so you are assigning a 401k plan to me. You submitted, your job is done, you have submitted. So Kiran has not taken any action. You want to give some timeline from the event date or from the initiation date. Okay.
Okay.
So you are giving timeline is 10 days. By the time Kiran is failed to enroll, so as a as a benefit partner, you already given your assigned plan to me, but I have to submit the plan. I have to accept it. But I failed to do this within 10 days. The event will be cancelled automatically.
Okay.
Again, they have to reinitiate. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So we have not discussed fully, ma'am. We will cover this one slowly for other topics.
Sure.
So we gave the name, what offering we're giving along with the event we gave. We're allowing employee to select. I don't want to display event date. Instead of that, I want to display the effective date of the plan and route to benefit partner if employee has an assigned this plan. We are restricting only for USA, which means this event is available only for employees USA. None of the people other than USA cannot see this event. I restrict event date. Okay. Wait, good. The next step is enrollment event rule. We are going with existing. Edit. I will show how to get a brand new as well. Enrollment event rule. A lot of enrollment event rules here. Enrollment event rule. I'll go with this one. Effective from 1 to. Okay. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we have, right? Out of these 6, 2 are very important. Start or waive coverage, which let you allow to assign the benefit plan or to waive the benefit plan. Loss of coverage means if you want to remove the plan from the employee due to certain time period. Example, a dependent is no longer eligible for the benefit plan since the dependent has reached the age of 21.
25. Yeah.
21, 25. Yeah, what the age group. In such scenarios, we can do this. Okay. Right. Now, coverage rules will control whether dependents are eligible, in which reason they're eligible, who are all eligible. Do you want to keep this plan or do you want to select multiple plans? Exclusive session I will take on this.
Sure.
Okay, so we are not removing plan at this moment. While removing, I'll configure this. Now, enrollment event type. The benefit event type we have created, right? Select the event type here, RBS, 401k, retirement savings. Just we are doing grouping. Whatever we configure, we are doing grouping. Coverage type, we have created under maintain benefit coverage types. There is coverage type. Here we created right now.
Yeah.
That one here we have to select. If you observe one thing, we are not selecting benefit plan here. Okay.
Yes.
Not selecting benefit plan. Why? Because the benefit plan itself, it has coverage.
Yeah.
We're creating a benefit plan. We are doing mapping there. Provider we have assigned, coverage we have assigned. So everything is mapped. No waiting period, on event date, on coverage begin date. Coverage rules also quickly will define. RBS, same task, RBS, retirement savings, and the coverage types. Allowed benefit plan changes. Can select any plan. So we'll talk about all. If allowed dependent changes, so I'm not selecting dependent because 401k is not eligible for dependency. It is eligible for life insurance healthcare plans. Defaulting rules, either default current elections or waived based on the priority. Okay. It's a little tricky to understand. As I said, I will take one complete session. After this, now let's move on to create plan year definition. If you not create this plan year definition, then we cannot assign this plan to worker. So one we already created in our last session, benefit plan year definition. Something I will change this name. I will change to RBS. So benefit plan year definition in the sense, sometimes customers may continue current plans. What are the plans they're given to employee, they may continue. Sometimes they may remove existing plans. Sometimes they may add new plans to the new year. So based on that, we have to decide whether do we need to create a new plan, new plan year definition, or can we continue with the existing. That's why I'm saying ongoing. When the calendar triggers to 2023, I will extend this year to 2023, which means I continue the same one for another year as well. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's what. Now in this 2022, we just created retirement savings. Please assign the RBS here. RBS. Okay, now we are well and good. Okay, the next step, we are good to proceed for testing. Okay, but before we are going to proceed for testing, let's talk about earnings deductions mapping as well, please.
Okay.
So this is the plan we created, right? So here we are not given earning or deduction map. Either external payroll earning deduction we have not given. Okay, or in-house payroll earning or deduction we have not given. Blank. Currently it is not visible, but once we read this plan, it is visible. Retirement savings, edit. Effective from 1/1/2022. Okay. Now it is blank. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let me explain how payroll team will group it. Now, assume I'm a payroll consultant. So you are a benefit consultant. You told, hey Kiran, I have created the 401k plan. My job is done. Now please proceed to create a deduction for this 401k plan. Okay, now I'm coming to the picture. So what I do, I will create a deduction. This is payroll guy's job. Create deduction. So I'm going to give the same RBS 401k deduction. RBS 401k. Don't worry about this one. This is not applicable for us. Payroll team.
Okay.
Effective from 1/1/2022. And calculation it is pre-tax. Then go to non-effective tax. Here they have to group. If whenever
Okay.
they're assigning your benefit plan here, the RBS automatically it will assign, automatically will be displayed in your benefit plan. Okay, here they will do. If
Okay.
payroll team has assigned, okay, now if you go back to your benefit plan, RBS 1/1/2022. Okay. Now if you can scroll down, here you can see
Yeah.
it has been done. Okay. This is for in-house payroll. This is for it is mapped here as a no. This is for
No.
in-house payroll.
Okay.
Okay. External payroll, as you said, this is still blank. Now let's see how to create for external payroll. Cancel. Cancel. Okay. Now, how this is integration team's job. What they do, they will access a task called maintain external earnings and deductions, payroll deductions, maintain external payroll deductions. Oh, pay group is there, USA monthly. Okay. Name I'm going to give it as RBS 401k. This is the code where ADP or paycheck NGA, whatever they're processing, that code needs to be mapped here. 401k. External payroll code also will be 401k. Pay group, say monthly. Okay. Benefit tax is pre-tax. I'm a little fast here, don't mind, because we are not supposed to configure, but for your understanding, how it is mapping. So I'm showing here. See,
Sure.
here I will
Yeah.
map our benefit plan.
Benefit plan.
Okay, scheduling and all, they have to run their integrations, etc. Okay. What is this error? Enter a different code more than one pay component. Oh, already some pay component they gave the same code. Let me change this. 41K. One more K. In real time, we're not supposed to do that because we have
Yeah.
141K only. We don't have multiple 41Ks. So we don't get error there. But
Okay.
here people are practicing. So now again, go back to the benefit plan. Which, oh, anyhow, we are here. And external payroll deductions. It has been mapped here only. Sorry, not here. Sorry, confusions. We have to map manually here. 1 second, I will explain.
Okay.
This is a new feature. Okay. Both has been mapped. Manually, we have created, right? Just a second. Delete. Something I might missing. Just a second. So, how to map the earning to the external? Please ignore them. I will check and come back to. I'm missing something here.
Sure.
I know that is part of payroll job, but we should know how to do that. Might be I'm missing something. I will explain.
Okay.
Okay, benefit plan. Okay, let me one last try. Benefit plan. It's just for mapping, but from where these values are coming in and trying to figure it out. Okay, accidental death. Okay, I'll check and come back to you. Just a
Sure.
thought. Okay. And yeah, we did all the groupings. We'll go for simple testing now. So we'll do one positive, negative testing. Positive is employee should be less than 60, plan should be available to assign. Negative is employee, that is also positive only. Employee A should be greater than 60, plan should not be available to assign. Okay.
Okay.
Whom we will select Adam Carlton only. First we'll see his age, where we can see his age. Personal 41. He is eligible. I'm gonna give it a try. Benefits, change benefits, RBS. Effective from 1 day past. He is eligible. Submit. It goes to Maria or Julie Boss, whosoever, as a Ben admin. She has to approve. I'm going to proxy her account. Okay. So approve this. And then it goes to the worker again. Go to the process. And go to, okay, it has been failed now. See, Logan McNeil has been initiated benefit for Mr. Adam, and she reviewed this. Okay,
Yeah.
but the plan has not been assigned to worker. Let's see. What does it? Benefits. This is not our plan. Plan has not been assigned. Why? Let's see why. Where is worker history? Man, they removed.
Additional income.
Oh, no problem. Here we can navigate. Just a second, I will configure it. Okay, okay. Anyhow, she doesn't have access to see. That makes sense. That makes sense. Proxy. Logan. So now we have to see why this plan has not been assigned to this worker.
Yeah.
Oh, I selected the worker selectable. Could be a reason. Mr. Adam. Job. Work history. Maybe I'm initiating itself is not correct. Oh, there is one triggered. Is this the one we initiated? No. Let me cancel this. Now, since at event level we have selected work selectable by worker, what I do now is I will do one round of testing. I'll proxy first as Adam. Since we set worker selectable. Profile, start proxy. Okay. Why we are going there? So now we'll initiate as a Mr. Adam. Go to view apps. Benefits. No problem. We can go from here as well. View profile. So as an employee proxied, and we're going to initiate now. Change benefits. Change reasonings. RPS. Effective date is 7th. Submit. It went for again Julie Balls for to review. Start proxy. No, it's not working. Approve. The business process has not been configured, ma'am. Here, once before she approves, right? This step should trigger so that he will enroll the benefit plans. He requested, I want to add 401k. She reviewed and approved. Then after it should go to again back to Mr. Adam, and then it has to go back to what's her name? Julie. But what happened? Both are not triggering, which means there is an issue with this business process. Really, I'm afraid to work on this tenant. Yes. So far, everything is going good. View definition.
So what is this awaiting by actions that is not related to us?
Is there? It's not there, no?
The others awaiting by action.
Not on this page right now.
The same page. What?
Is there awaiting action? Is there? I didn't see that. Just a second. I will go back.
Sure.
Oh, I'm in her account again. So here, is there a, I'm not seeing any awaiting.
Not here. I mean,
okay, maybe
Julie's page, I don't know.
Okay, no problem. I want to see the business process, how they configured. But these things are good to learn how to debug and troubleshoot.
Yes, this is the main part I would like to see how it works.
Makes sense. This is triggered by Mr. Adam. This went to Julie. These two steps are not triggered. Any guess, ma'am, why? Why it is not triggered?
benefit.
Maybe these two conditions are not met.
Yeah.
Route to enrollment to benefit equal to yes, partner equal to yes,
Worker has.
worker has workday account equal to no. Okay, what does it mean is, if the employee doesn't have workday account, send it to the benefit partner. So on behalf of employee, she will assign. If worker has a workday account, directly send to the employee, he will assign. He will select the.
Okay.
What happened here? The plan has not been selected, not been triggered. I'm sure.
Because worker doesn't have an access.
I believe he
Is that-
should have access. I know these are the workday delivery test employees, definitely has access. Where the issue is, quickly I will check. Edit enrollment, event rule. Yes. Huh? Oh, sorry. Should be enrollment event. Edit. Quickly I will do one round of test. I have just selected Ben partner should not route to Ben partner. Adam Carlton. Go to his profile. Action. Benefits. Change benefits. RBS. Effective date just 1 or 2 days past. Submit. It went to Julie. We're proxying Julie. Now let's see. Here only is going wrong, but now we'll see. Work. Approve. It should go to the employee. Now it went.
So there's some problem with
You are not
the
selected both now. Either I want to give for worker or either I want to give for benefit partner. There I selected both. That's why it's
yes.
not met the requirement. Now it take it correct. Employee doesn't have workday account, then send to Ben partner. Employee has workday account, then send to employee. Employee received. Okay.
So if he doesn't have a access, then it has to be
Go
routed
to
to
Ben
Ben
partner.
partner, right? Okay,
Exactly.
got it.
That is standard one we will do on the conditions. Now we'll proxy and we should see the beneficiary should be mandatory and the plan employee is able to select the amount. Employer amount should be default. Let's get start. Enroll. Select the plan. Confirm and continue. Paycheck per. So see, employee contribution $100 is defaulted.
Yeah.
Employer maximum up to contribute $500. I'm giving also $100. Now if I select OK, Workday should give error message. Why? Any guess?
Yeah, it has some amount predefined, right? 0 to 500
No.
per
Yeah,
paycheck.
up to 500 he can contribute.
Yeah.
This is okay. It's working. The employee strictly 100. Employee can contribute up to $500 per paycheck per month. But you remember when you're creating a benefit coverage type, I selected beneficiaries.
Yeah, mandatory, required.
For forcing us. Select the beneficiary. So I will see if there are existing people. 100%.
Okay.
You can also select secondary beneficiary 50% like that. I will talk about this. Now we should allow us to save, review and sign on, submit, and done. Go to employee. The plan should be available for the worker. Okay.